New at 6, changes coming for the San Jose Police Department in the wake of a disturbing discovery. An off-duty officer was working as a security guard at the home of 49er Ray McDonald the night he was arrested for domestic violence. Len Ramirez says this is raising questions about officers moonlighting. Len?
Veronica, the San Jose Police Department has known for at least the last 2.5 years of the problems associated with officers moonlighting and the potential for a conflict of interest ever since this very thick, very complete report came out calling for urgent reforms and a cultural change needed to gain control over moonlighting officers. None of the recommendations, or very few of the recommendations, were ever done in this case, and now it's gotten a San Jose police sergeant mixed up in the Ray McDonald case.
So, Len, a lot of these
San Jose Police Sergeant Sean Pritchard was suspended by the department, but not for anything he did as the leader of the gang suppression unit.
I do believe that we're making a difference out here.
It's because of Sergeant Pritchard's other job, moonlighting as a security guard for the 49ers. The department is investigating his role in the Ray McDonald case after it was learned that McDonald personally called Pritchard to his house at about the same time McDonald's pregnant fiancée was dialing 911 to report him for domestic violence.
The reason why officers do this is to earn money, to supplement their salaries as police officers.
Independent police auditor LaDoris Cordell can't comment on the McDonald case, but says when officers work both sides of the fence, there can be a conflict of interest.
If an officer working secondary employment, and let's say it's a security job, witnesses his or her employer breaking the law, committing a crime. But that's your employer. At the same time, you're a police officer, so right away you're in a conflict of interest.
The problem now facing Pritchard and the San Jose PD was practically predicted 2.5 years ago. A city auditor's report said in 2011 alone, officers earned $6.1 million doing side jobs. The auditor called for urgent reforms to gain control over moonlighting cops, including ethics training, but the call was almost completely ignored.
The response has been no change. You know, the department is under considerable stress. They have competing priorities. This was an issue we felt should be addressed, though.
The Ray McDonald case has been turned over to the district attorney's office, but the delay in turning that case over to the DA is partly blamed, at least by for Sergeant Pritchard's involvement in the case. That may have caused some problems with the police department investigating, and it may be why the DA is still looking into this case now. I reached out to Sergeant Pritchard today and the San Jose Police Department, Veronica, but today those calls were not returned.
All right, Len, we appreciate it. Thank you. NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell will meet tomorrow with NFL owners in New York. Several items are on the agenda, but the league's amended personal conduct policy is likely to top the list.